afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. So today we are going to discuss about indigenous craft in Visayas. So I am Mariel G. Robles. Nagaling ko ang we are the group then.
So now let's proceed with the indigenous craft in Visayas. So asking about Visayas is the very basic culture or the skills that they learn. So the Visayas region is renowned for its stunning natural landscape and rich cultural heritage featuring various traditional arts and crafts that showcase the community's sophisticated ancestry. So here's in the picture, dito, they are using ginagawa ko nila sa Visayas sa mga medical plant na ginagamit nila. So, ito yung parang mali siya, pero madami siyang purpose na ginagamit nila sa una, then sa kultura nila, yun ang ginagamit nila or pumunod nila sa kanilang yan yung opportunities na ginagawa sa Visayas. So, next is the basket of the Philippines. This the basket na used for example, ginagamit ko nila sa palete or yung alam niyo sa bigas na ginagawa nila. Tinatanggal nila yung mga dumi. Yun yung ginagamit nila basket para sa kanila. So dito naman sa island areas ginamit nila yung spiking plant. Yung parang bamboo. Yun yung ginagamit nila para pang batuyo. Then ito na yung result nila para sa basket. So next is
Okay, let's proceed to Western Visayas. Western Visayas, Region 6, is famous for its high-quality indigenous fiber textiles available in various colors and patterns, and offers services to the local living communities that deserve the region's and prosperity. So, in Western Visayas, Region 6, yung famous sa kanila is yung mga fiber nila. So, probably marami silang mga content nila. Any design na namin ang pera. Panay. In Antique, the Maladyong is a popular woven product. Our versatile shoe-like garment made from cotton and alpaca, featuring checkered designs bright hues. So, Panay is type of cloth famous sa Region 6. This fiber is made from cotton and alpaca. In Iloilo, the cotton is comprised with a plain design using Maladyong and other types like panuelo or handkerchief. So, mostly sa ginagawa nila is panyo, handkerchief to the other hand. Atlas popular arts and crafts feature a fiber extra strong pineapple leaves to create iconic items like barong Tagalog. So, we're familiar with barong Tagalog. So, in Aklan, they make barong Tagalog made from pineapple leaves. Second is Negros. In Visayas, particularly Negros Island, Tinaman is a popular egg made from alpaca fiber. Used in various products like hats, decor, and accessories. So mostly sa Negros, they make a fiber made from alpaca, and also not only fiber, they can also make hats, mga palo, and even home decorations. wall art, and jewelry crafts. In Bacolod, festive masks are popular art form, especially during Mascarab Festival in October. So, in Bacolod, they are known for making masks in festival. So, they have that during Mascarab Festival every day in October. Featuring smiling faces that reflect the city's nickname, City of Smiles. Visitors can purchase this mask during the celebration and bring updates of the festival highlights. So let's proceed to the Eastern Visayas. So in Bacolod, this festive mask art popular art form, especially during the Mascara Festival in October. Featuring smiling faces that reflect the city's nickname, City of Smiles. Visitors can purchase this mask during the celebration and bring updates of the festival. So wait, yun nga na-explain na ni Nicole about sa Bacolod. So let's proceed to sa Samar. So in Samar, a type of grass called stikog is among that and used to create stunning or sleeping mats. The province celebrates its mats raising industry with the Balikan Festival typically held in September last year. So in Samar, they are known as the as banik, which is yung ginagamit nila is stikog, yung ginagamit siya for making mats. So, in September, they celebrate Banik Festival. So the Banikan Festival features a dance parade with performers wearing Banik inspired costumes, combining folk arts, and includes bucket events showcasing artisan Banik creations. So during the festival, nagsusuot sila ng banik for them na makita nila makita ng mga tao kung anong mga ginagawa nila in their culture. So, compared to this modern era, which is this 21st century, so yung mga ginagawa nilang banik ngayon is more on the technology. While dati kasi ginagamit nila yung true hands. So let's proceed to Leyte. In Leyte, you can find crafts similar to Samar. So in Leyte, doon, pwede ka din bumili ng mga baniks doon. And they have a lot of mats na different color and styles, which is from Samar. So it includes sleeping mats as well as clay, side rattan, and bamboo. Those crafts are used because as the Mamanwa tribe showcasing their religious rituals. So in Leyte, they are known as making the rattan and bamboo crafts. So gumagawa sila ng baskets and other things na gamit yung rattan and bamboo. Leyte, native foods reflect the community's resilience, particularly after the devastating Typhoon Yolanda. Artisan created inspired pieces such as lanterns, handcuffs, coconut shell, adornments, and nasa legs made from wood and wood, showcasing their strength and creativity in the face of adversity. So during Yolanda, gumagawa sila ng
temples nagawa sa clay. So that's all for Eastern Visayas.
So next is the
Central Visayas. Central Visayas preserved in the rich handicraft heritage with traditional crafts made from bamboo
and coconut and small owls passing down from artists
to younger generations
and making them destination to find event products and learn how about music.
So dito sa Central Visayas, yung mga handicraft na ginagawa is made from bamboo